Hi. Hi, Pixel. Day 187. How the fuck have I done 187 days? I literally haven't missed one. And that's like, wait, what? What the what? Sorry, just moment of how the fuck did this happen? How did we get here? Pixel, do you know this map at all? It's a very important map. Where am I? Here. Host not clarity? No, more like place in the universe clarity. Yeah, I remember it in Core Stream once. This is one of the first maps of VRChat. And, hi, Air. It's one of the first maps of VRChat. And the guy who made it was like a pretty prominent member of the VRChat community. Cool dude, liked by everyone. Very smart. He, unfortunately passed away very early on. I want to say 2019. He was very young. Hi, Kodiak. And everybody, the entire community was just like, dude, that sucks because, like, this was my first homeworld. This was, like, such an important piece of VRChat for me. And the VRChat devs were just like, we're going to keep this map up forever. We're going to, like, make sure this is always in a usable state in our game because, like, fuck, that guy was cool. I lost one. Normally it's a thing where, like, when an update happens, worlds are not, like, active again until I think the world maker basically says, yep, it's updated for this most recent update. I think. I could be wrong on this. I could be totally off base. This is how it was explained to me years ago. But because the guy was, no longer with us, that could never happen, right? So we thought it was, like, going to be lost forever. And the VRChat was just like, no, not this one. This one is too important. Hi, Zuvi. / me blows nose. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm talking about the legacy of one of the OG VRChat players that founded and formulated so many's experience in this game and how he passed away and the developers of the game continue his legacy. And Zuvi just comes in and RP blows his nose. Holy cow, Zuvi. Learn some tact. Learn some decorum. Hi, Mr. King Wolfie. Happy birthday. Watches. Sendies. Damn, I want to be notable enough to have a virtual monument / me sneezes. It's because some people need a week notice for their birthday. I forget my birthday. I never forget the date, but it'll be like 2 days before, and I'll just remember, be like, oh shit, that's right. Staying home, too much icy rain, sleet on the road. Are you working from home, or? I mean, if anyone needs anything, do you need something? No. I'm not affiliated with your work at all. Hi, Smug. I was telling a story yesterday about how somebody was like, they saw the first NPC in Power World, and they were like, she has a gun. I want to take it from them. And they killed her, and the police came, and everybody's like, yeah, Smug did something similar. Yeah, that happened to Smug. And it was just like, oh my god, Smug. He's unhinged. Smug knows the history of this world. Air has an interesting topic. Tell us. You need backup. I need to plank. We're going to do the sub 10 start. We're actually going to do it today. I think. 6:30? You're a piece of work, though. Noogie Zeal. What the fuck? Power World view botting? My first pal was a human, and so was my first butcher. That's messed up, Smug. Ah. 30 seconds. I haven't captured any humans yet. I'm trying to move my base in a server. Hi, Wrath. Ow. 50 seconds. 60 seconds. Oh. 70 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh god, I have a good place for base again. I found a base. I just don't have a way to, like, move my shit. Oops, that's not where that goes. Hello, fellow space anti-monk. This is one nice world. This is an old world. Okay. In 3. Mute this. And I start this. Did we do it? Sub 10 start. We did it. It wasn't even here to catch it. Okay, drink, and then I'm gonna catch up on chat. Hog! Hi, Bits. We did it! We did the thing. Hi, Global. Okay. I have a good place for a base, Yulin. Hello, fellow space anti-monk. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what you mean by that. Just put it in Home Depot boxes. The problem with that is that I need to teleport back to the Home Depot boxes. So I need it to be a second base so I can, like, put everything in boxes, teleport back and forth. You know, Jedi or space monks? But I'm not a Jedi. I'm not a Jedi. I'm an Asian. We have to make him a... But Lost One is? But he's not a Jedi, he's a Sith. You guys are so silly sometimes. Actually, Zuvi, the two of you are Sith, not Jedi? Anti-monk? Technically, I think they would both be monks, because a monk would be a Jedi or a Sith. And an anti-monk... What would an anti-monk be? I don't know, a highly energetic middle school girl? Can't even understand jokes, SMH. Look, when I'm reading back 2 minutes, yes, I'm gonna miss a few. And they say Germans have no humor. Hi, Strog. Weird-ass looking sheep. Yeah, they are kind of weird. We have to make them a pal. Today is Monday. It's Star Wars with Zuvi and Lost One. Music is too loud, by the way. This guy, I think he's gaslighting me. I think just every day he's gonna say the music is too loud. And then the music will, like, literally not be there. And he'll start being like, it's too quiet, it's too quiet. Star Wars. I'm not, I just like my streamer louder than the music. A rump. Pixel, I've got like nothing but ice outside also. It's like drizzling, and I'm just watching it create this like layer of ice on everything, and it's just like, ooh, that's not good. I hope that's gone by the time I get my package. Because, I don't know. I don't want a UPS driver to crack his wrist or dislocate a shoulder on my steep-ass driveway. It's pretty thick, too. I saw a picture from somebody who, they had, like, a foot of solid ice in front of their house. And, like, it went under their car, and, like, all of their tires were, like, halfway encased in ice. And it was just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that? Like almost a quarter inch. Oof. Yeah, the bad screenshot I saw was like 8 inches to a foot of just ice. Actually, isn't a quarter inch, 0.75 cm. I always like, I don't think I ever bothered to memorize what a cm to inch is. So like, I don't have any clue. I don't know, I keep overestimating when I do head math. I just don't know the conversion. Like 1 to 3 almost? Okay. Wait, 1 to 3? Wouldn't 1.5 cm be like half an inch? Yeah, and a quarter would be 0.75. I don't know. I don't know. What did we do yesterday? We were supposed to do Baldur's Gate and VR chat yesterday. This did not happen. Instead, we played Baldur's Gate for 3 hours, and we were at a really big moment, so we were just like, let us continue playing Baldur's Gate. Hi, Juice. I'm wearing my juices today. 1 inch is 2.54 cm. Oh. So it's 1 to 2.5. Yeah, rip VRChat world hopping. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really like it when somebody makes plans and they're just like, never mind. Because, like, I feel like if you're like, hey, we're going to do world hopping, and people are like, cool, let's plan around that. And it's like, actually, let's not even bother doing world hopping. Let's keep playing Baldur's Gate. Well, if you weren't in the Baldur's Gate run and you were in the world hopping crew and planning to show up, then it's like, well, what am I doing then? Shit. But, like, fuck, we were having so much fun with Baldur's Gate. I did say it was selfish. I did say, like, it's selfish of me to want to play Baldur's Gate, but that's what I want to do. I can't really talk about what we did last night, because it's literally nothing but Act 2 spoilers. And I feel like people have seen most of Act 1, but, like, not many people have gotten to the end of Act 2. I actually heard some statistics that was, like, only 35% of the player base has actually finished Act 1. And then it's, like, 15 or 10% have finished Act 2 and Act 3. Plus, you had to be there. Elon was going off on everyone. I was so surprised. Wait, what? I was going off on everyone? I don't remember this at all. No, I'm just kidding, gaslighting. Okay. On this section of the walk, there's like a secret cult of bards or something. And like, I'm just walking down this pier. I'm just like, this is a little secret grotto that not many people know or see. I don't know that I've ever walked down this. And then I get here and there's just suddenly like a shit ton of players. I'm like, what the fuck? Do you remember you kept complaining everyone was messing up your necromancy? Somewhat. So, like, that was somewhat of a joke, because obviously, like, who the fuck's gonna, like, care about where you kill enemies? Just kill the enemies. But sometimes the Baldur's Gate targeting, especially with their camera, is fucking, like, annoying. Complained about the placement of dead bodies yesterday? Yeah. Oh my god. We ended up doing it mostly with concentration AoEs, but my spore zombies against the rats was so fucking fun. I think I made like 7 or 8 zombies in one of our fights against the rats. That was fucking awesome. Turns out I'm really fucking good against, like, mass spawning enemies that can be resurrected into zombies. We did have a bug yesterday. We basically had to just fucking leave Yerger. That sucked. That really, really sucked. But to fix that would have made us like have to redo the entire temple. So rip Yerger. Yeah. I didn't get to play Palworld at all yesterday. I was planning to play a bit with Zoe after the VRChat stuff. Rip Yogurt, barely knew ya. I was planning to play with Zoe after the VRChat stuff. But Zoe had ended by them. I didn't realize just how long Core... Well, it wasn't even that Core was going to go. I just didn't keep the timetable that straight in my head. Oh, Pog Power World? Yeah, they made more progress. I'm even more behind. I'm kind of realizing that I fucking love survival games like this. I don't like it when there's a constant dedicated server. It was very interesting seeing an entire human zombie pop out of a tiny rat. Yeah. It's more like a sus Power World ATM. Well, so I'm realizing that, like, dedicated servers, I just don't like them like that. Because it just feels like I get behind. Like, I can't play... So I was going to play on 2 servers. I was going to play with Foss, and I was going to play with Zoe. And with Zoe, everybody's in Zoree's guild, which is fine. I wanted to go make my own base. If I want to make my own base, I could be on my own. But that also means I'm just crazy far behind everybody. Like, they're all crazy ahead in the game. Because it's 6 people working together, of course they are. And then there's me who's like, barely level 15, base level 15. And I've not done any, like, refining of my pals. I've basically got a team that's like, this is the team I got. I have set this up. And so my team just fucking sucks. My base is shit. It's falling apart. Half my pals are fucking dying. Because I go offline and I come back on and there's been a restart and they aren't pathing when I get back. So they're all like starving. Some of them have ulcers. And it's just like, do I need to log on every 4 hours just to check them? Shit. I think Euland is afraid of being made into a sandwich. Oh my god. They have ulcers. ULCURS, I think. Or it might be ERS. The pals can get ulcers? Yes, the pals can get ulcers, and you have to give them medicine to treat them. Okay, Pixel. Alternatively, the other server is the Foss server, which would be even worse, because this is all people that play like 10 to 12 hours a day. They're all like level 40 to 50 already, and I'm just like, well, I definitely can't play at that rate. Even though they're not grouping up and they're all playing solo, they're all fucking maniacs. What an odd fantasy. Where to begin? Allegedly copying of models, rigging, using AI to make assets and pals, overall promotion, usage of AI and everything, and viewbotting of streams. I've seen this last one personally many times. Yeah, I don't believe any of that, Eric. Because I've also looked into this a bit. Hi, Jack. So, copying models. They definitely did take, and I'm using air quotes with this, heavy inspiration from some of the Pokemon designs. There's no denying that some of them are like, yeah, they saw Pokemon and made that. I don't think that's like, it's legally distinct, right? Which is what matters in a game like this. It's bad manners. It's fucking rude. It's like, you wouldn't do this to a friend. But they're not doing it to a friend. They're doing it to Game Freak, who can go fuck themselves. It's not right. It's not morally right to do this. But, like, legally, it's okay. And I'm mad at Pokemon, so fuck them. Pokemon does the same thing. You can go to half their Pokemon and find the corresponding thing in Dragon Quest. Bits is going in on this. Rigging, there's no copied rigging. That's no. Using AI to make assets and pals, they did not use AI. Their CEO is very invested in AI. He's very hopeful for some technology with AI. But they've actually said they're not using AI. Like, they came out years ago and said, we're not using AI for this project. And to insinuate that they used AI is just like, that's just people online literally not knowing what AI is and being like, oh, I hate AI, so I hate this. And it's like, well, completely irrelevant. They didn't use it at all. There are the worst thing Palworld has done. It's got heated. The worst thing they've done is like they've copied some designs. They did. If you look at the Cinderace one, that one's like, all right, you knew exactly what you were doing here. But like the amount of annoyance that some people are being with on Twitter is so infuriating. I've seen people be like, look at this PAL. It has the same colors as this Pokemon. They stole, they have no shame. It's like, hold on. You think Pokemon has a claim to fucking colors? What? The last one, view botting of streams. I don't know about this. The first I'm hearing it is from you. I'm skeptical because the game sold 3 million copies. There's going to be a lot of people watching it on Twitch. And it is the meta right now. When something is the meta, it gets inflated. So like, let's say you have two games. You have Counter-Strike and World of Warcraft. And typically, both of those games would have 50,000 people watching on Twitch. Well, if one of them has a patch, a lot of people are going to be excited to watch it, and that number is going to bump up, right? Let's say it goes to 100,000. Well, if all the streamers see that, they're going to go, oh, this is the big game, it's hype right now. They're going to go play that. And then there's going to be people that are just watching those streamers. They don't give a fuck about, Counter-Strike having a patch. They just want to watch their streamer. So now it's getting all the streamer views, so let's say that just doubles again to 200,000. Like, it's just, there's things that when it's the meta, it just all snowballs and things spike like that. And right now, literally every big streamer is playing it. I'm gonna hang you? I don't know what that means. I mean, even if I don't care if someone used AI early, so allegedly no need to shout. Gotta love great value Cinderace. To be fair, that's just Twitter. I mean, could have just been actually people watching as well instead of view botting Palworld. Had 1.5 million players speak. I love how people came into Baldi's Gate stream to bitch about the immorality of Palmon. He was playing Baldur's Gate? That's funny. I think that's #1 right now? Yes. What, to try it? Hang you as a pal? Oh, I'm unfamiliar with it. I don't know, just interesting how a friend of mine is ATM at 80 viewers, normally 20-ish. They have the category as Palworld and they're sleeping. I don't know if that's view botting so much as just people being weird. Like, typically when people view bot, they view bot a channel, not the category. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a view bot. Some of you too. #2. #1 is PUBG at 3.2 million? Wait. Okay, never mind. You bought 'em more likely. I can't believe Palworld lets you catch animals and put them into a fighting tournament. Its gigantic arms can rip apart even iron. As a particularly cruel form of execution, serious criminals would be strung up at a public square, and a hangee would rip off the skin from them. Jesus! I can't believe there's a whole organization of 10-year-olds to go on about becoming the strongest animal fighter. I don't know. I love Palworld. It's very fun. I'm so sick of people being like, it's emotionally devoid of all creativity. I'm gonna go play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet instead. And it's like, brother, how? How do you play the most dry-ass, recycled game after 20 years? Complaining about creativity when Palworld is like... They stole designs, and like, whatever. Everything else about the game, the map, it's so much better than any other Pokemon map we've gotten before. The combat is fucking good. The, like, system of, like, how you progress through the game, fucking good. Your actual interactions with the monsters you tame, crazy fucking unique to any other monster tamer. Dude, now that Pokepair's hit the mainstream, they're trying to fucking go after Craftopia too, like, come the fuck on. Oh my god. Hi, Fausto. It will pass, it usually does. Well, so, okay, Palworld will probably pass. Palworld will probably be like, you know, it's flavor of the month. I think it's gonna have its place for its fans that play it, you know, years on end. But, like, its attention in the public eye, I think that's gonna be, like, a month. And then it's gonna go on to other things. Did you see the Pokemon mod for Palworld? No, I didn't. Yuli hates Palworld. I just said I love Palworld. Can't believe Pokemon killed my mom. Okay. I can't believe Pokemon stole from animals. Dude. So this is completely unrelated argument, Juice. But when anybody's like, I hate new Pokemon games because they can't make, like, unique Pokemon, there's a lot of reasons to hate Pokemon games, but the actual Pokemon they're making is not one of them. They're like, everything was so cool in Gen 1, and now Pokemon are just like a string of keys, and it's just like, so what? You think every Pokemon from Gen 1 was great? Huh? They had a seal named Seal, and it's just a seal. It swaps pals with Pokemons. Yeah, so I'd imagine it swaps things like Green Cinderace with Cinderace, Chickapee with Torchic, stuff like that. It will, Fausto, but it's going to be super annoying as fuck to deal with. Also, I miss you this week in Sag. Eulin in the 14 maps. I am. Winter, hi Winter. I asked Aiko if he wanted to be in this one. He was just like, I am not subscribed. It was like, damn. That's it, I'm opening Palworld and playing for another 8 hours straight. Flamingo Amigo. Chickpea is literally just a chicken. Actually, Chickpea is probably closer to, like, Hoot Hoot than Torchic, but whatever. I felt eep. Yeah, I do that a lot. I was late to Baldur's Gate yesterday. Not because I fell asleep. The other days for Baldur's Gate, we start at 7 my time, 7 or 8. And I think we start at 8, and then Sundays we start 3 hours early. And I forgot that, so it was just like, literally 5 p.m. and I'm just sitting there editing a video. Just fucking like, jamming out listening to streams. And Core's messaging me just like, you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm great. And she does a little like crying emote, and I'm like, are you good? She's like, well, I'm waiting on you. And I was like, oh shit. That's it, I'm pirating Pokemon games. I saw people comparing the sheep pal to the Pokemon, and someone was like, have you ever seen a sheep? Yeah. People were like, this fucking sheep thing, Land Ball, It's exactly like Wooloo, and it's like, no? It's the color scheme, but like, no? Yulin's always making girls waiting. Usually no. Usually I'm like a stickler for being early. Hi, Zay. Too many people getting emotionally invested in franchises they like? And guys, me. Okay. Billion-dollar companies don't need you to defend their honor. True! I don't care if Power World Devs wins. I want Game Freak to lose. I like Power World. Power World is very fun. I want Game Freak to just, like, go through a fucking remake. I want Game Freak to succeed. The Pokemon Company, I want them to just, like, continue and make Pokemon games. But I want them to have a moment of, like, hey, we have enough money, we need to be focusing on our legacy and not just the money. Because in the end, our legacy will make us more money anyway. Maybe it won't, I don't know. But I want them to start, like, having a huge turnaround and just focus on quality. That would be the fucking best. Imagine a monster based off a sheep looking like a sheep. I know. F it. I'm gonna start banning bots on a couch Power World stream, BRB. I literally just saw a post of someone mounting a Pokemon with 2 rocket launchers blasting things. Yeah. Hi, Zoe. Not me missing all the conversation. We got into it, Zoe. We were talking about all the Twitter drama with how rabid Pokemon fans are and how upset they are with Power World. They're making like massive compilations that's like, here's all the pals and their associated Pokemon that they stole from. And some of them are fair. Like if you've seen the Cinderace one, it's literally just green Cinderace. But then there's others where it's like, they were comparing like Penking and Tangrowth. And it was just like, what? Fucking what? What are you talking about? These two are nothing alike. They were like, Anubis is just Lucario. And it's like, really? You think Anubis is based on Lucario and not fucking Anubis? They're just jealous Nintendo gave up on us. True! Oh, I was on your server this morning, Zoe. I'm so close to my second base. I'm so close. I just need my ingots. Once I have my ingots, I can make my second base, and I can fuck off to the middle of nowhere and get you out of my backyard. Oh yeah, they were also grasping on straws for that one. Also, hi, Zuri. I saw another one where it was like, they showed the little baby penguin, and they were like, this is just a Piplup. And somebody in the comments was just like, this is just a club penguin, you fucking head ass. Hi, Fracta. There's a church that has like 8 ore nodes. I don't need the ore, I just need it like prospected. I just run out and thought I had like 50 in my base, but I think I'd like turned them all into nails or something. I was going crazy with ingot farming this morning offline. I found a spot that was like an entire beach of ore nodes, and I was like, what the fuck? Got enough for like 1,000 ingots. I came back, so I came online, and none of my pals were pathing, so they were all fucking starving. And they all started eating, and it was like, oh, thank God. And then the one that breathes fire that, you know, smelts the ingots has a fucking ulcer, and I'm like, God damn it. Okay. I need to play multiplayer Power World. So I was saying this earlier, Juice. I think the next time I play Power World, I don't know if I'll be on a dedicated server. I think I just like schedule times of play, because I can't keep up with everybody. Can't believe Yuli would do that to his pals. The game is just brilliant placed in a way that my arc brain turns and wants to just grind resources to make god structures. I've seen some of the later, like, base building stuff, and I'm like, fuck, I want to get there. I still think the base building's bad, and it needs work. Not bad, per se, it's just, like, you know, in alpha. It needs a lot of tweaking. Nothing drives me more crazy than when I can't place stairs because it's next to a wall. So I have to, like, delete the wall, place the stairs, and then place the wall. At least the mod floodgates are opening? True. I feel that keeping up with others is so hard for me. The ingot smelter just like me, for real. Strong. I don't know when this started happening. I'm gonna talk to you about this off stream. Never mind. I want to say this to you off stream. This will be for later. I'll join you later, Ewan, when I'm done with my shower. BRB for now. Okay. It's gold. No, it's you have to delete the stairs and place the wall. It's one of them that's just fucking stupid, and it's like, I hate this. And then also, like, you're not in trouble. There's also, like, they have the triangle piece wall that literally would fit perfectly with the stairs, and you can't place them together. Who the fuck decided that was a good idea? How? Oh my god, that one pisses me off the most. That one riles me up. I want a drink. I talked to Wheeze yesterday, and I was like, hey, I did a dumb thing with my Star Wars scheduling, and I think the only days I have to model with you are the days that you're busy, because those are the weekend. And he was like, yeah, kinda. So now I have no idea when I'm gonna get the model. We're kinda shooting for Friday. Maybe earlier than that, if we can. I literally just did right now. Okay, Juice. I'm not, like, saying it's one way or the other with confidence. I'm saying you have to delete one to place the other. It's annoying that you have to do that sometimes. This guy and his fucking actually. My only complaint about Powell is there are micro issues that cause weird moments of, like, wow, that's annoying and should work better. I wish they had not... Me when he forgets what he just said. Well, no, Juice, it's me when they split hairs over the stupidest little things possible. I wish they hadn't, like, so egregiously copied the designs of Pokemon. Now, maybe that was intentional to drum up, the drama of it and, like, get it more attention. At which point, it's fucking working. But, like, personally, I just wish this drama didn't exist around it. It's one of those things where it's like... I don't know. I don't like it when games or anybody does that to someone else. Pokemon designs are taken from Dragon Quest and Digimon. Don't go there. Bitch, shut up. Literally, if you think the Cinderace was not taken from Pokemon, you're just you're just delusional. Like, yes, they steal from... Pokemon steals designs. All the time. And a lot of the examples. I'd say like 80% of the examples that Pokemon are bringing up, it's like, this is a stretch and you're a fucking idiot. But some of those designs, they're just undeniably yoinked. Like, you just look at them and it's like, there's no fucking shot that they came up with this without just literally having it up from the Pokemon wiki while concepting it. It's just... There's just no way they didn't. I think it was intentional, I think they did that to drum up drama and, like, rile people up about it. Hi, non-dairy. And I think it's fucking working, and they've kept them legally distinct enough that they're not going to be in trouble. I think as a company decision and a game developer decision, this was fucking smart of them. It just feels a little dirty, and I wish they didn't. I don't like it when people... Like, if people did that to Monster Hunter, I'd be like, ah, man, what the fuck? I don't like it that because it's Game Freak and I'm so angry at Game Freak, I don't like being like, ah, it's okay because it's Game Freak, fuck them. I don't like that line of thinking. I think the Pokemon fans are fucking annoying with this, though. Like, Pokemon fans will do this with anything. Lele was talking about this because she's a big Digimon fan and has never really cared too much about Pokemon. And she's always been like, yeah, they've been like this for decades. Like, Digimon does a thing. Hi, love. Digimon does a thing and Pokemon fans show up out of the woodwork to be like, stolen. Stolen! I don't know why I made the muted joke. I'm not gonna check. I'm not gonna check distance until the end of this video, which is like in a minute or two. Fucker, I got worried for a split second. If you ever see this winter, that's me taking the piss. Is that a platypussin? Platypus puts on hat. Bury the platypussin. Man, imagine making excuses for a multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, alright, fuck this guy. I fucking hate Pokemon Company. I fucking hate them so much. It just feels so... It just feels like they have the literal most beloved IP in the world. They could do anything with it. They could make the coolest shit ever with it. And it's just like, why? You'll just buy 10-year-old gets 8 badges again anyway. It's just like, fuck you. Little German boy, don't try to take over the tri-state area. I'd forgotten that, like, each one of these memes starts with little German boy, no. Little German boy. Don't set the difficulty to monsoon. Oh mein Gott. It's time for some good old-fashioned risk and raining. I'm like somewhat in a Risk of Rain mood because I played that one game recently, but at the same time I'm like, oh, there's too many other things to play. Yeah, my biggest gripe is limiting the Pokedex. I like collecting them all for my post-game. Mainly the performance issues, felt that. Winter, are you aware of how I am with the Pokedex and like my biggest thing with it? Because that is exactly like the thing that kills me with Pokemon games. Is limiting the Pokedex. I am not. So I like to play through Pokemon games with like, kind of like a solo RP style. I like to have a storyline for my character and like go through the game following that storyline as if this character that I've created in my head is going through the game. And I really like to do theme teams. So at first, I would do like all one type. So all water type, all dragon type. And when the Pokedex got big enough, I could start doing things like all lizards, all cats. And I had, this is fucking nerdy. I had a spreadsheet basically keeping track of all the theme teams I could create. And I had like 7 teams. There was like, there's enough Pokemon of this to do this. And then I had a few teams that were like, I've got 4 or 5 of these, and I need 1 more. So when Sword and Shield trailer came out, they showed Dreadnought. And I was like, yo, that's the 6th turtle, let's fucking go, baby! And then they're like, oh, by the way, we're limiting the Pokedex. Okay. So I literally had, I think it was Blastoise, Caracosta, Torkoal, Dreadnought, Turtonator, and Avalugg. I think those were my 6 turtles. And everybody goes, Avalugg? I think he's a fucking turtle, damn it. More so than Shuckle. And it was just like, I was excited for that. And then they fucking dexited us. And so when I went through Sword and Shield, I did all bugs, but it just felt bad. And then when Scarlet and Violet came out, I really didn't want to get Scarlet and Violet because I just want to be so done with Pokemon games. But I felt really bad at the time. Everybody was playing it. Ica was playing it. Core was playing it. And I was just like, I just need a game to fucking pick me up out of this bad mood. And I did all dogs through Scarlet and Violet. If I couldn't do all dogs, I don't think I would have gotten it. My problem with Pokemon is that I thought they were learning with Arceus, and they backpedaled so far on a great concept. Arceus was a step in the right direction. It's a fantastic Pokemon game, and like, the best thing they've made in 5 years. But like, as a game, it's just like, God, it's so mid as a game. Like, the map is just unforgivable in my eyes. And I know graphics aren't everything, but like, making a map that doesn't look like a literal turd kinda matters. Oh, that's cute. What areas have you not walked in yet? I have only not walked in A Realm Reborn areas. I need to go through Lenosha. I've done 3 zones of Lenosha. I have 3 more to do. I have Northern, Upper, and Outer. No. Not Northern. Upper, Outer, and Western. This Shuckle disrespect should not be tolerated. Hi, Dingo Bingo. Look, Shuckle's not a turtle. I didn't say he's bad or, like, lame in any way. I just think he's like a bug or something. Isn't he bug type? He's literally not a turtle. He's in a berry or something. I haven't done any of Thanalan. I haven't done any of the Black Shroud. But all the expansion zones, I've done all those. I still hate how they made an excuse for limiting it too. This is just me personally. But if you're a big company and one that owns the highest grossing game franchise, that's a very little excuse to have development issues, if at all. I kind of agree, Winter. And like, here's the thing about it. If they had said, we want to limit the decks so that we can focus on having quality models, I don't like that, and I wouldn't have chosen that, but fine. That's fair. But you better fucking have quality models. Instead, they ripped models from the 3DS. So it's like, okay, you just said that, and then did the exact thing that you said you weren't going to do. Go fuck yourself. I vote beach episode in Lenosha. I think eventually I'm going to make a beach video of all the Final Fantasy beaches. I don't think there's that many in Final Fantasy, and so I need to just go around to all the zones that have beaches and walk on those. I think the only thing that would put Pokemon back on my respect radar is if they gave me a Pokemon game that I could just do what I want. Yeah, literally. Also, Yulin, have you considered walking around housing areas? Not particularly. The thought has crossed my mind, and I've just been like, how good could I make this? I maybe could have done it when I was making, like, those city videos. So maybe I do that when I redo the city videos. Like, I'll walk through Ishgard, and then I'll walk through the Ishgard housing area. Yulin, remember that image I showed you? Guess what tags those include? I don't remember, because I have a goldfish memory. But let me open Discord real quick. And I open my direct messages? Where are you? Why can I not find... Oh, there you are. Yeah, so actually, I saw this image, and I was like, wow, that kind of does look like my hair. And I was looking at the hand, I was like, I don't know what that is, and I'm afraid to fucking ask. Guess what tags those include? I have no idea. You should walk on the island? Hi, Jan. What island? It brings all of its limbs into its shell and has the highest base defense. If not a turtle, then what? Conceptually, it's a turtle, but, like, anatomically, it's not a turtle. It's literally bug type, isn't it? Am I wrong on that? Just make one, see if it's shit. 20 minutes of recording down the drain if it is. Not the end of the world. You're not wrong, but I also I hate the concept of, like, doing something pointlessly. So, like, if I go to the store and the store was closed, and I just drive back with nothing, my week is ruined. Not say hello to me. I thought I did. The handkerchief. Oh boy. And he want her to wipe the cum off her chest. He wants her. Huh. He wart. I can't believe that the doujinshi representation of me would be so rude and inconsiderate. So if it doesn't swim, it doesn't count? Horses don't count for your team? Where did you get that? Huh? I didn't say anything about swimming. It's literally just not a turtle. It's like, its body is literally like a gooey ooze. It's not a turtle. It's cool. Shuckle's a fucking monster and competitive. He's not a turtle. The doujinshi Yulin would be someone being rude to them, no? The doujinshi Yulin would be in a fucking pillory. Anyway, I want a drink. He worked. Winter and Pasto. I don't think you've seen this video before. The sound of this one kind of pisses me off because I didn't understand how the sound works. It doesn't loop that well, so there's just times of, like, pretty fucking brutal silence. But there's something that happens with the weather that's so fucking cool in this video. And I want you two to see it. I'm so lost. But Yulin, you said it's bug type? Can it not be a bug type turtle? Does it have to be water like Blastoise? It doesn't have to be water like Blastoise, but insect implies that it's just not a turtle. Oh, that area? Yeah, pause the music every now and then. No, Fosso, it's that music just doesn't loop in Final Fantasy. There's no option to loop and there's no mod to loop music. And it drives me insane. Partway through Shadowlands, I just said, fuck this. I've looked a million times. If you can find it, please send me a screenshot of it. What I've been doing lately is I've been recording the visuals of the video, hi Gail, with only the ambience on. And so I will then go back and like record a section of music where it starts and stops, and then I will isolate that music and cut it in a way that it loops well with itself so I can copy paste it and it sounds like it goes into itself. And then I've got the main track, which is the visuals and the ambience, and then the second audio track, which is the looping music that I'm making. I don't have to fucking do that in WoW. In WoW, I just literally walk through the video. Are you sure you can use Orchestrion? I don't have the Orchestrion set up. So, like, I'd rather just record the music in an area than collect all these things. Chuckle's like a reference to bugs and fruit, I think, no? Yeah, it's like literally when you have a strawberry and a little worm head pops out of it. That's what Chuckle is. Izuri Club is the name of the doujinshi. Isn't that also just an anime? Chuckle is the mold Pokemon. A turtle? Welcome back, Pixel. Oh, I'm surprised you even walked here. I want to do a walk in every single zone. And this one doesn't really have a path, but it has this, like, frozen river that goes through the whole thing that acts as a great path. It's literally so easy, I can help you if you would like. It should show you track length and stuff. It's also why I think you can drink Shuckle juice from its shell. It's Bug Rock. Usually just loops. I'm unsure if it will help, but it might interest you. We'll talk about it later. I feel like I have a system that's working. And, like, the thing with the Orchestrion roll is you're picking the music, right? Can you be like, play me the music of this zone on loop? Because that's the important thing. I need to play the music that you'll actually hear in that zone. People have suggested that instead of recording the music myself and looping it, that I go download it from like Spotify, because it's all there, and I'm like, there's a little bit of disconnect from like finding out which song it is exactly and getting that song, and then it's not something that I created. I really like making the file myself. Shouldn't the song be out there? So you can go to the wiki and be like, what songs play in this zone? And they'll give you a list of like every song you can every song you can hear in the zone. And it'll be like a list of 5, and it's like, I don't know which is which. At which point I have to go listen to each of them. The plugin lets you see every track in the game. This is just how the music is though, no? Because it's Heaven's Word war song motif. It seemed distinct from all the other zones. It felt like music that was unique to this. Because, like, this isn't what I heard in Sea of Clouds. This isn't what I heard in the, Dravanian Highlands or Forelands. I didn't hear this in As Is Law. I didn't hear this in, the Mist area. Izuri Club is not an anime, and Izuri means sit shop. I'm probably thinking of a different anime then. That's just a slightly different name. So wait, it's a doujin called Tit Job. And the guy is like Wipe your tits off? Wait, actually, is the person with Yulin's hair, is that not a boy? Is that a girl? Wait, I thought that thing was a tree. Girl? I see, I see. My favorite anime club. Hi, Kersey. The song is like the one in Ultima Thule, but for Heavensward. There's a lyric version, so I'm wondering if that's the reason it has a bad loop. You know what's crazy, Winter? The song in Ultima Thule has a great loop. Like, I didn't need to isolate it. I think I did, but then I realized, like, partway through, I was like, why am I isolating this if it fucking loops perfectly? Damn it. Just make every song the Gridania theme? Good lord, no. Yeah, it's like partway through Shadowbringers, between Shadowbringers and Endwalker, they just decided to start looping their music in zones. And it's like, okay, cool. But, you know, Heavensward devs and all. I don't even remember the Gridania theme. Gridania is fave? Really? Lahi? Wait, Gridania is Lahi? I thought that was Raktika Greatwood. Gridania theme go hard. It's not Lahi, but I just like saying Lahi. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lahi is the Greatwood or whatever. It goes to do roo do 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 roo. Huh. BJ and CC theme go hard. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it from just that. Winter, you can send me the video if you want. I'll see it later. Fuck, I can see it now. Lamau. The dingo and the bingo theme are fire. I don't disagree. I think those are pretty fair takes. It's like the default 14 music in my head. What is the default, like, if somebody says, think of a Final Fantasy 14 song, what is the one I think of? I like Oblivion, but I don't think that's, like, my default. It might be, like, Golden Saucer music, because I've spent so much time there. Ooh, Winter. Really? Are you talking about just music there, or, like, did you really just throw out a really trash opinion? There are songs in Final Fantasy. Out of the 3 city-states, I like Gridania, Limsa, Ul'dah. 14 song for me would be the Endstinger fight song. Here's the thing, Winter. I hate Gridania. I can't think of its music, but the aesthetics of Gridania, the architecture, is the most trash city I've ever seen in Final Fantasy. It is literally just some huts in a forest. Limsa Lominsa, that's like peak architecture. That's like fucking cool. Ul'dah, it's not really that exciting, but it does exactly what it wants to do. This grand city in a dusty desert that has like the rich and poor area. But Gridania, here's what I want for Gridania. The Viera city in Shadowbringers, that is everything Gridania should have been. That would have been an amazing Gridania. Instead, it's literally just fucking huts in a forest. And they came so close to greatness. They have the giant watermill that you can see from Central Shroud, I think it is. But you don't really see it in the city itself. It's like not incorporated in any way. And it's just like, this city fucking sucks. There's this one goofy ass song in Final Fantasy XIV that I can't think of right now. It's got hella whimsy. I think it's the Titania fight. Because that's also what I think of a lot. It's Lost One's favorite song. I only like Limsa because that was my starter area. I just love Gridania because when I think starting area for MMORPG, Gridania is what I think of. Really? Reminds me of my home a bit. Okay, Fosto and Winter, we're coming up on the area. Alright, watch. It's actually happening right now. Look at the sky. The blizzard cleared up. The sky is darkening. And the fucking stars appear. It's so cool! And then the fucking Aurora Borealis will go across the sky, and I'm just like, holy shit. Reminds me of home a bit. Paizuri Club is about a guy forced in a club that does sport tit job. If you last a minute, you win, but the person doing the Paizuri can sweet talk if needed. The MC just does it too fast. That's because his other classmates have training for it after school. So he joins Paizuri Underground. Yes, pug to increase his length. Huh. Now, architecturally, I think Gridania sucks, but overall vibes for me, I love Gridania. Okay, so long as you think it architecturally, it sucks. Aiko had a panic attack because of Gridania? Oh. The big ram, I love the vibes. You remember when you first saw this sky thing? I did. I didn't even notice it when I was recording the video. But when I was editing, I was like, what the fuck? That's so fucking cool. I think this area is super pretty at night, at very specific points. Oral Boar E Owls, sis. Hi, Louie. I love the vibes. I don't fully understand what's going on with the Aurora Borealis. Why it seems to be, like, circling the sky? I fucked up the music there. I still had Fate music playing, and I was just like, ah, shit. Fate Encounter. Yeah, I want a mod that loops the music and removes Fate music. I would kill for that. That would save me so much time in editing. What are we at? 2.7? Hell yeah. Yeah. You should be able to mute Fate now? Like system sounds maybe? Or is it actually considered music? It's the background music. So Fate music goes up and down with background music, and there's no way to, like, isolate it. I've actually, like, looked for this stuff a lot, and all I can find is people complaining about music not looping, and how much they hate the moments of silence, not being able to disable Fate music, and there not being any mods about these. So I'm just like, ah, dang it. The Final Fantasy modding community, it's, for their interests, it's good. Like, for making your character look pretty and making the game look pretty, it's good. But there's a lot of small things that just doesn't exist. Whereas in WoW, their modding is so encouraged that, like, there's a fucking mod for everything. There's probably a mod to make, like, fart bubbles come out of your character if you want it to. Because someone got bored and it's that easy to make a mod for WoW. Okay, but to be fair, the Snowy Wasteland with a story on how devastating war is, having moments of silence is kind of sick in my opinion. I would rather have the slow piano like this the entire time. I don't disagree, but I'm not making these videos to be a perfect showcase of the zone. I'm making them to be good to walk to, and for people to watch on YouTube. And so, like, nothing bothers me more when I'm walking than when a video just goes silent for 2 to 5 minutes. There's a zone in Guild Wars 2, and I love the zone. It's called Lormar's Pass. But, like, there's just a section where they muted the music. And it's like 5 minutes of just dead silence, and it makes me so uncomfortable. And in Guild Wars 2, you can loop the music. Specifically, you can make the frequency of the music high or low. And if you max it out, it's supposed to loop. But in this area, they just coded the song out. So it's like the bottom fifth of the map, there's no music. I have no idea why. I fucking hate it. It was also a really annoying section to record, so like, I'll never go back and re-record that zone. I don't know if I'll ever record Guild Wars stuff again. Because it's just such a pain to record in that game. I want to. I haven't done all the zones. It's just so hard to. If a game doesn't have permanent stealth, it needs to have, like... There needs to be something about it that's like... There's a reason why I can record in this without stealth. So, like... BDO... I want to record in BDO because they have, like, main roads that typically the mobs stay off of. So I'm told. But, like, I will fucking never record in Guild Wars 2 again. Oh my god, that was so difficult. Honestly, majority of times, I have pretty much game music muted. I'm 90% sure this is the first time I've heard this zone's music. There are two kinds of people. Those that have the game music playing and those that have their Spotify playing. I definitely always have game music playing, but I'm not always super aware of it because I also have a Twitch stream playing. So with a lot of these zones, I'm just like, oh, I've never heard this before. Even though I've probably spent like 3 to 5 hours in that zone with the music on, it was just never registering. It was never like being remembered. Hi, Nick. Eland, why are you so very cute? Because Shin made me that way. Game music playing. I tried listening to FF music playing when Endwalker came out, and I honestly got annoyed how loopy it was. That's fair. There's a few zones in Final Fantasy where the music is like 40 seconds long. And that's when it loops, and it's just like, that is not a song, that is a jingle. Oh, I love this FF14 area. Yeah, Winter? Name the area. Prove yourself. The Doubloon Market. It's the Harathi Highlands from Guild Wars 2, you faker. Not gonna lie, close. I bet I don't have flying there. I don't have flying. Oh my god. In the Doubloon Markets or the Frozen Zone. Winter, Fosto. Listen to how crazy this is. Kersey, who is doing Savage progression? I don't know what progression she's doing. Doesn't have flying in any area because it's too bothersome to collect the Aether Currents. What? Mood? No, it's not a mood. You literally have to run around the zone once. Once. Ult? Still don't have mine for Shadowbringers and... What the fuck is wrong with you two? Oh my god. But like, what if you got friends? I might have forgotten that I had a meeting at 10. Anyway, I'm back. Could have been an email. And had them fly to you? Oh my god. I only have Endwalker ones because I did hunt trains. I only have Shadowbringers flying because the ult I made on OCE. I paid for skips. Oh my god. Hi, Senril. I hope you're feeling better today. I had a friend fly me to get a few. Penta Legend, but won't fly anywhere. See, exploring the zone is fun to me. So when I, like, finish a zone and I'm able to get flying, I just want to run around the zone and see, like, all the stuff I can. Because typically when questing in a zone, they don't make you cover every corner like they do in WoW. Your zone? Are you calling me Fat Pixel? What the fuck? Lost one, deal with Pixel. Don't actually deal with Pixel. I want to play Palworld. I'm also really excited to play Star Wars. Winter, did you ever look at Star Wars: The Old Republic? I have the sickness for the thickness. No. So it's an MMO from like 10 or 12 years ago. And it's a Star Wars MMO. And it's run by EA. So it has some of the worst monetization ever. Aiko has been playing it lately. And he got to level 5. He got a helmet. And he got a tooltip pop up that was like, hey, don't forget, you can subscribe to Star Wars: The Old Republic to have the option to hide your helm. I don't know if I've told you this, but I've never watched Star Wars. You're not missing much, true. Wow. What the hell? Yeah, it is the most blatantly egregious and unacceptable monetization I've ever seen in MMO. However, 90% of the game was done by EA, but the character storylines were done by BioWare in their prime. So the character storylines are really fucking good. And so I've been going through the 8 character storylines. And I've been leveling through the game with people. So today I'm going to be playing with Lost One and Zuvi. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I'll be playing with Nandari Saucer. And then when those characters are finished, I'll probably play with more people. I don't know if you were into Star Wars at all, if you wanted to play with me with that. I'd be down. Star Wars Clone Wars was pretty good. What happened to my leg? Does this tracker just fucking... Where does my tracker think it is? Yeah, we're gonna reset this tracker. Ewan, will you always be so very cute? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to always be cute. What fantasy series have you seen and enjoyed? Thank you for asking me. If it was anything but Star Wars, I would. Oh no. Depends on the genre. You mean like game, movie, TV show? Here he comes. Here comes the guy that was recording this video. And this dude was like, are you RP walking? Why are you RP walking? Where are you RP walking to? Should I walk with you? I'm bored of walking with you. Bye. Right across this bridge. What fantasy series have you seen and enjoyed? Sneaking across the entire world. For games, I think my favorite fantasy series, ATM, is Final Fantasy. There's a lot of stuff I like about Final Fantasy. But you all know what would be my favorite. Fucking WildStar. It was perfect. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy. I don't know a thing about Final Fantasy. Each Final Fantasy is distinct and different. And so, Final Fantasy VI does not happen in the same universe as 14. Things like that. They usually have a similar aesthetic. Usually each story ends with fighting a god. Hi. Movies and TV series I need more thought. I've gotten really into Final Fantasy's world. They all connect with each other. Very, very loosely. In a, like, subdimensional kind of way. Like,
they all have chocobos, therefore they all connect.
No.
I don't know what to tell you.
They're all like alternate realities of each other or something. You're just wrong. You're getting your nose stretched.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm not even VR.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I didn't want to hustle with it.
They have references to each other, some have connections, but only have references. Yeah. Most only have references. Wish Bo chocoed me. Okay. For games, for me, it's WildStar. Like, hands down. I loved WildStar setting so much. The setting of WildStar was that, you had humans, and then literally gods came down to the human population and were like, hey, take over the universe. Also, this human, this one right here, he's your king, and he's not as cool as us, but he's way cooler than all of you. So worship him now. Also, he's gonna live like 500 years, and live longer than all of you because he's, you know, he's got a little bit of God in him. And so they leave. And so then the humans are like, well, shit. We've been literally ordained by the gods to take over the universe. If that ain't divine right, I don't know what is. So they start taking over the universe. They just start going planet to planet to planet, just taking it. And hi, Archangel.
That's kind of based.
Some of the humans are like, hey, this is wrong. And they basically flee. They get a ship and they run away and disappear. And those humans, they start targeting worlds that are like actually resisting the human takeover. And they start going to these planets and being like, hey, look, you're not gonna win. You're fighting against the like full might of this crazy empire. We hate them just as much as you do. You can get on our like colonial ship and escape. Like, it sucks to abandon your planet, but if you just want to live, you can come with us. And so you end up getting two factions. You have the oh shit, I'm forgetting what the evil republic is. It starts with a D, I want to say. Cassian. You have the Cassian Empire, which is humans, and some of the worlds they've taken over that, like, these races wanted to be taken over. Like, they were very much enabled by joining the Empire. This is the Chua, which are these little fucking crazy maniacal genius rats, the Draken, who, like, they think conquering worlds is the coolest thing ever. So, like, now, when they were found by the Cassians, they were, like, tribe versus tribe, and now they're just like, dude, we gotta be part of galactic domination, let's fucking go! Going to leave for a bit.
Go.
Pet the llama for me. Pet.
What the fuck?
And then you have these, I forget what they're called, they're like the robot race. They were the servants of the gods that stayed with the humans. And that's the Empire side. The other side is exile humans, which all have a little bit of hillbilly flair to them. You have the Mordesh, which are like zombie people. They thought they had found like the elixir to immortality and literally like stopped aging. And then after 5 years of that, with no death, they all just like all died at once and became zombies. And so they're like, oh fuck. It's like these nature people. They all have like cat tails, and I want to say cat ears, but really it's like any animal ears. So they can have bunny ears, bat ears, fox ears. But they're like half cat, half people. They're kind of just like Mikote. And then Granok, which are like, they're literally Korg from the Thor movies. They're literally just rock people. And so those are the Exiles faction. So the Exile faction, they find a planet in the far reaches of the universe, and it's a nice-ass planet. It's just like a good planet to live on. They're like, this is so far out of the Empire. They're not going to find it for hundreds of years. This is awesome. Let's settle here. Well, the Empire found it like 2 weeks after them. I think they found it because the Exiles found it. I think specifically the Exiles found this planet, triggered something, because, spoiler alert, this planet, Nexus, was the planet of those gods. Turns out they weren't gods at all. They were just, like, the most advanced race of the universe. And they decided that to ascend to godhood, they were going to, experiment on themselves in a way that, like, let them literally essentially use creation magic, but they wanted an empire to worship them when they became gods, and so they told the Cassians, the humans, you know, across the other side of the universe, to take over the universe for them. They thought that after their process of becoming gods, they would go back to the Cassian Empire and be like, yo, we're back, where's our empire? Thanks, hand it over. But their experimentation went wrong. Instead of making, like, themselves as gods, they ended up all dying, and that was never really explained in the story, because Wildstar got discontinued. And what did happen is they had 2 experiments that were essentially gods. One of them was a girl that essentially had the magic of creation, and she could just make shit. And the other was essentially the fucking devil who wanted to take over the world and corrupt all of it, who had the magic of creation. So the guy that had the magic of creation was basically making the flood. They were like purple ooze versions of the flood, and he was just trying to like infect the entire universe. But he had been sealed away. But like, it's really hard to seal something away that has fucking creation magic. And so he was being held in place by the other one that was good. When the Exiles found this planet, they basically set him free. And that alerted the Cassian Empire, so they come to Nexus. So now the Exiles, who are like, no, this planet is too good, we have to make a stand, they're fighting for this planet. The Empire, they've come to this planet, and they're trying to like, oh my god, we found our gods, we found them. Let's go meet them. That's where the story of Wildstar was going. And then it just, it didn't get continued. The
And it
aesthetics of
died.
WildStar, fucking great. It was very much like each race had a very distinct and unique aesthetic. So like in Final Fantasy, if you told me, hey, tell me the difference between a Mikote building and a human building, I'd be like, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know what's different between their architectures. I don't know if Final Fantasy's ever, like, explored that. But in WildStar, because they had their whole housing system, I can tell you exactly the differences between, like, the different races and how they build stuff, how they live, what they value. The Draken, those people that love conquest and joined the Empire willingly, although technically they didn't join willingly. They joined over a duel. The Draken war chief fought the Cassian Emperor, and I think the Emperor won, but he died shortly thereafter. And the Draken war chief died. But because the duel went to the Empire, the entire Draken race was just like, we serve the Empire. Cassian Andor? The Cassian is spelled right. It has nothing to do with Andor. And I could also just be remembering it wrong. I can't believe it's almost 2 years till the next season. I don't even know what Andor's about.
Oh, they were called the Dominion.
The Dominion? Okay.
Yeah, I remember playing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing the Dominion. I only played it for like what? Not even an hour.
I forgot to say, I didn't JOI to Paizuri Club. I was just told it's one of the best ongoing series. It's about the guy in Rogue One. I didn't watch Rogue One. Yeah. God, Ewan. Fucking WildStar was so good. It was so good. The best Star Wars movie? I don't know. Can't be that good if I haven't seen it. Because that's the scale of what a good Star Wars movie is, whether Euland has seen it or not.
Can name all the Star Wars movies you've seen.
Hi, honey. Go ahead, tell Fusion. Phantom Menace, Clone Wars.
Nice.
3, 4, 5, 6. People point to it as the one good modern one.
Pretty much the good ones.
But it's pretty crappy. So I've known about this guy for a while, but I've recently I've talked to him enough that I consider him a friend. He's a very, very big Star Wars fan. And he's very adamant that Rogue One is like the best Star Wars movie ever. He also thinks the newer Star Wars movie.
One.
Yeah. He also says the newer Star Wars movies aren't bad. You know, maybe not as good as the others. I don't really want to say his opinion too much for him. But he likes the new Star Wars movies. Now, he might just like fucking everything Star Wars. You talk to him about it, and he has good points. He can, like, articulate his argument that's like, you know, I can see the logic in that. But then, like, I'm not talking to him, and I'm thinking about it the next day, I'm like, wait, hang on. How did I see the logic in that? This fucking sucks. So, like, I haven't watched any of the new Star Wars movies, so it's not entirely fair for me to have, like, a strong opinion on them. But from what I've seen, like, stuff with Rey and the Force healing is just like, what? Huh? And then, like, I don't know. I don't remember the story points I've seen people talk about, but there's some things I'm just like, that's weird. I need to see him eventually. I need to get around to it. I'm just such a, like, not a movie person.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I'm trying to think of what the last movie I saw was, or like I sat down and watched a movie. It might have been Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Not that I was seeing it for the first time, but just like 2 or 3 years ago. Oh no, it would have been the shit. Ghibli movies we were watching with Aiko. That would have been the last movies I saw. And that was not this last December, but the December before that.
Oh, did you watch the Hound? Whatever it's called?
I have not.
Hound. Oh.
Who is Anakin's dad? Palpatine? Somehow I don't think Palpatine is Anakin's dad.
No, that was the new one. The new one, grandfather or whatever.
What?
I don't know. It's like insinuated in newer movies that like the main character is the grandfather. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
That... What? That sounds like the worst plot point
Yeah.
I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, exactly. That's why everyone hates it.
I fucking hate the concept of like power and strength being inherited, where it's like, oh, you watch this original series where this character was like, you know, whatever. He wasn't anything special, but like he got strong. He became a badass. And then because he was a badass, his kids are badasses. And it's like, what? What? That's not how that works.
That's entirely how it works.
No. If anything, it would be Darth Plagueis. But even that's not confirmed. Isn't Darth Plagueis like a story from thousands of years ago? Huh? I don't think George Lucas does insinuation. So that means Kylo Ren and Rey kissing is incest?
Yeah, that's the thing. The new movies, I think George Lucas had like almost little to none.
That's
Be into it
Palpatine's master,
anymore?
Common Yulin? No. Palpatine was self-taught. He, like, learned from texts and whatnot, I thought. I revoke your right to talk about Star Wars? Do you know the tale of Dark Plagueis the Wise? I could be wrong on Plagueis. I thought Plagueis was, like,
Here.
a story he'd found from texts that was, like, centuries ago. I thought... Dark, really? I thought Palpatine was like, he grew up Force sensitive, but not as a Jedi. And he, you know, was a rich kid, so he started collecting, like, Force related stuff. And he became very interested in, like, Sith stuff. And he learned about all this old stuff, like Dark Plagueis the Wise. God, this is making me mauled so too much. I am leaving. Cries.
I can't believe you've done this to them.
He might have gotten a master at some point, like found some underground Sith guy, and he was like, "Can I learn from you?" But I know a huge part of Palpatine's growth was him collecting and reading, like, Sith texts. Euland, you are so wrong, it's sad. No.
Wait, so what's the actual lore then? Because I thought that's how it happened. Didn't the Jedi kill most of the Sith, anyways?
Yeah, my understanding was that there hadn't been, like, a Sith master for, like, a long time. Now, that I could be wrong on. And I would not be surprised if, like, Palpatine did meet with somebody. But I know he fucking collected Sith texts and learned from them. There's been the rule of two. It doesn't matter if there's the rule of two if there aren't two. Always a master and apprentice? No? What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, so then, yeah, who's Palpatine's master? Hold on, I'm looking this up right now.
Zuby, what you're saying is that there can never be an exception to the rule too. So when Darth Maul died, immediately Count Dooku was converted. He's just like, oh, Darth Maul died. Now I'm Sith. Now I can be the new apprentice. Woohoo! Is that what you're saying? Because that's fucking stupid.
Darth Plagueis was the mentor of Palpatine. And who was
I
his
see
mentor?
fire. Is to him replace Scaly Game? No. Like the rule of two exists. That is absolutely a rule that they shoot for, that they're like trying to make happen. But it literally can't happen every second of every day. There's gonna be times, like when Darth Maul died, where there's only one of them. Yes, the master knows when the apprentice fails and immediately turns to their side and say, you're promoted. Just let the guy with you look it up.
Damn.
Dewey just has such a way of like saying the most insulting stuff that you're just like, I want to fucking punch this guy.
How fucked up my nose is.
I'll fix it. If you go by the movies, Palpatine was just a guy who was already evil, and anything before that is shrug. There's a lot of like canon side lore. Like Yoda had a master, right? But that's not really shown in the movies. They might mention it in the movies now that I think about it, I don't know. Hi, Rook. I don't know. I'm gonna fucking look this up later. And if Zuby's wrong on anything, I wanna tell him he's revoked from talking about Star Wars. My treadmill is squeaking really loud. What do I get if I'm right? Nothing. You were annoying while being right. We're at 4 miles. 1 more mile to go, although I think we're going to the end of this video. I think we'll be at like 5.5. Euland rant. I really wish I knew why this squeaks. Sometimes it'll just decide to squeak and then it'll stop squeaking.
Maybe you need to lubricate it.
I don't want to go through the process of popping this thing open.
What is it?
Wheelie doodies?
Is it like plastic?
What? It's a treadmill.
Like plastic?
I don't know what you mean by is it
treadmill.
plastic?
I mean, like, is like the thing that's squeaking like plastic or metal?
I don't know. It's something in the treadmill.
Oh.
Wheelie doodles. Well, sorry if I don't like people talking about stuff as if they know it, if they have no clue. Zuby, I do have a clue. I'm so confident that Palpatine learned from ancient texts, and when you're just like, you're just fucking wrong. You're so wrong. It's unbelievable, and I'm molding. That's fucking annoying, Zuby. Like, God, oh my God, you just pushed my button so hard. Whatever. We're gonna be... I'm not gonna talk to you about Star Wars for a bit. I'm looking forward to playing Star Wars with you later. Today is Star Wars in the Discord with Zuby and Lost One. No nap today. So, Icy Fire, Kersey, Strog, no nap today. Me when I type in Google. It's the 22nd, right? Yeah, it's the 22nd. I should get my new fucking track straps the 25th. It's probably gonna be like the 28th or 29th. That's the thing that's on my mind the most in the mail. I don't know if I should talk about this. I was looking at Loven's products yesterday, and they have one that's like,
What the fuck?
it's so simple. It's really just, it's, shit, what is it called? I think it's called the Gush? Maybe it's not. It literally just looks like a little clamp
Oh,
that
that
goes on your
building's
dick.
fire.
And this fucking thing is $100. And I was like, how in the fuck is this $100? Are you shitting me?
You need most of buying the software and the research and development.
I guess. I was
And
like,
the
there's no way
silicon-safe
this thing.
material.
There's no way this
And
thing should be
skin-safe
$100. It's so much simpler than all their other products. Just annoying.
And the what's that called? Customer service plan.
I guess.
Probably tied into it.
I guess. I don't know. I was kind of just looking at it. And I was like, if it's under this much, I'll maybe buy it. Expecting it to be like $50. $100 is just like, what?
Just put it on a throne.
Huh? Oh, throne.
Put it in your throne.
I don't have a throne.
Yeah. Why not?
Because if somebody's gonna give to me, I want it to just be money. Because that could pay for, like, my lifestyle. And, like, things on the throne would be nice, right? You know, fucking Loven's, the track belts I just bought, a mic. Those things would all be great. But those things don't really help me. I can't pay rent with those things. To me, putting up a throne feels like, I don't know. I feel like if people are going to give us that amount, I'd rather guide them away from things that I can't use on rent. Does that make sense? Hi, Techno Rave. You do see an alpaca.
Okay, let's see.
Appreciate alpaca? Yeah, sure. He doesn't have good ears, but he's still great. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna pet you when you have that on.
No, I can become
What world are you walking in today? This is the Spires of Iraq. It's one of the best zones from one of the worst expansions. The only reason I have a throne is to put things that will make streams better, but I can justify paying for it because of things like rent. I can't justify paying for it because of things like rent. Well, so I don't disagree with that logic.
Yeah, they have a crowd.
What?
They have crowdfunding now.
Well, okay, in my viewpoint of it is like, let's say the community was going to support me and give $200. If I say, here's, a throne link for a mic, it's not $200 plus the $150 for that mic. It'd be $150 for the mic and then $50. And so when I would normally have $200 to go to rent, now I have $50 to go to rent and a better mic. So it's like, that's why I don't have a throne.
I don't get it.
You what?
I don't get it.
Huh. I don't know how to explain it more than that.
It's okay. It's kind of stupid. I'll get it in like 5 more minutes though.
Okay.
I think.
For a second. So you said I'm kind of stupid, which I disagree with. But for a second, I thought you said it's just kind of stupid, and I was like, motherfucker, what? Did you just? I will fucking throw
Don't
you.
pay for rent, duh.
I get it, bills come first, so you want to steer the convo away from the funds going elsewhere before the one is covered? Not even before the one is covered, because, like, after this month's rent is next month's rent. After that month is the month after that. If I was at a point where, like, I had disposable income, I'd probably put that up. I'd probably add a throne. Or I might just buy the stuff myself. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I feel like if I put that stuff up on a throne, I'm obligated to get it, and it takes away from the necessities.
What? They just ship it to you.
What?
Yeah, they just ship it to you.
What does it have to do with anything?
That's how the throne works. Throne just ships it to you. You don't have to handle all the money.
Oh my god, Pixel. I want to try explaining it to you again.
I don't know.
Okay.
Give me 5 more minutes.
Let's say, no, we'll try again. Let's say my community is going to support me and give me $200 in a month, okay? I'm getting $200 from my community.
Okay.
All that $200 is going to go toward my rent. Let's say I have a throne up and it has the Antlion mod mic on it, which costs $150. I don't get $200 from the community and then $150 on top of that to get the mic. The $150 would just take from the $200. I'm going to get the same amount that month. So the community would support me by buying the $150 mic and then also the $50 left over from that original $200. It's not just like extra money because there's a throne. People are probably already going to support that much, and this just directs them to something that they can buy directly. So if I don't have the throne, I would get $200. If I do have the throne, I get $50 for my rent, but I have a $150 mic. That makes sense?
Okay, so let me put this in nerdy terms. So essentially, I'm like, you have like $200, right?
Mm-hmm.
In, let's call it liquidity, liquid form.
Let's call it community support.
And then you split it off into $150 worth of like solids.
Mm-hmm.
And then $50 into liquids. Is what I'm getting at?
No, I don't know why you want to use solids and liquids instead of the actual terms. That's just confusing.
Because with the liquid you can put it into everything else. So like rent or food or whatever. But
okay.
Solids you can't really change it. So
okay, sure. I understand solids and liquids now.
Like, is that what you're getting at? Like, you can't really change an Antlion mic. You can't quote unquote flip an Antlion mic. Like, there's no salvage value. Assuming there's no like, you can't change it back, essentially.
Kind of, but it's not
So
about
if you like
changing
really,
it.
if you really wore down on rent, you're not gonna sell the ally.
It's
Just start selling gifts, you know?
it's not about changing it. It's that I have rent to pay, and I need money to be going
Yeah,
to that.
unfortunate.
And so
Yeah.
to buy things before guaranteeing the rent money just feels like I don't want to do that. Who is the small cutie? That's Pixel.
To me.
Some people just like gifting things more than money. So someone who does not donate money will buy you a gift because they feel better about it. Yes, that is a factor of it. But like anybody that's going to buy a $150 mic, I don't feel like there's anybody that would go from I'm spending $0, I'm gifting $0 to this person, that would go to, yeah, I'll just buy a $150 mic. We'll go from 0 to 150. If it was like, buy me lunch, $7 of this food, yeah, there are people who might add on to that, right? I'm not someone. I could see somebody being like, hey, Twitch doesn't get a cut of this and it literally goes to, you know, this small thing. Cool. I can add on to that. But I don't see the situation where somebody's like, I don't want to get bits, I don't want to buy subs. But an Antlion mic, yeah, we can get one of those. What it is money go to rent? I don't understand. Basically, money go to rent.
Money go to rent.
Mm-hmm. I've watched people just drop 300 mics on streamers because it's a write-off for them as a donation or business expenses. Buy solid liquid. I think that just helped Pixel understand it. I thought it was
I like
simpler.
to think in banking.
I thought it was simpler in the like actual like this is what they are used for. They can't just give you money. I don't disagree, non-dairy, but I feel like that's a niche scenario. I feel like that's a I feel like that's a doesn't apply to all situations type of thing. You were saying $200 appear out of nowhere. Actually, I was saying $150 appears out of nowhere, and I was saying it doesn't happen.
No, you were saying 200, and
No.
then the 150 goes.
No, that's not what I was saying. You're getting your nose stretched again. You're going down this time.
No.
God, look at how gross your nose is. What I was saying,
so
$200 community support, okay? I get $200. I know I didn't say $200 out of nowhere. Then I have a throne with 150 mic. That takes from the 200. So if there's 200 coming down at the top total, that can either go to 200 liquid, which can go anywhere, or it can go 50 liquid and 150 solid directly to that mic. What does not happen is 200 to liquid, and then somebody's like, hey, I also just popped up 150 out of nowhere to get you the mic. Yulin for the second time this day. I know this for sure, because I do. It just sounds like you're talking about pee and poo now. God damn it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
God damn it. This is why Asmongold brings up paint. Because y'all need a fucking visual.
No, I get it. Yeah, I have it right here in MS Paint right now, actually. So you're essentially saying that,
BRB? Okay, non-dairy.
You think people are just gonna give that fixed cost? But yeah. I don't know. How much money do you
4.8.
guys make? We could petition
Jesus, stop. Euland, read a blog post. Is that read or read a blog post?
Red. That's current tense. If it was past tense, they would have to add another D. Redded.
They redded a blog post?
Yeah, they redded about those.
Pixel. I like to think in terms of banking and actual financial definitions. Also, Pixel. If it's past tense, it has 2 Ds.
Redded.
Redded. Ugh. It's BS said Redded. Red rum. Not Reddit, read it. Okay. Okay. You're all fucking silly. You're all ridiculous.
Oh, I don't think that's it.
We're gonna play Star Wars for like 5 or 6 hours. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do Nar Shaddaa and Balmorra today. I expect to get through those 2 zones. So I don't expect much to happen in my story. What am I playing? The Agent? The Zappy Branny Agent. I was planning to level the Agent on Mondays. The night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then solo, I was going to be leveling the Smuggler. And I was gonna get really high level on the Smuggler, get to max level with that one, and then start making videos. Because I don't expect to like finish leveling with Nanderi, Zuvi, and Lost One before I don't expect to be able to make videos with those characters until a few weeks. And so I was gonna level the Smuggler on my own. And then fucking Palworld happened. And oh my god, I love and hate this game. Euland, what colors best match you? I would say white and pink.
Beige. Oh.
He hates it? Beige? What the fuck? I really like a gradient between white to a soft pink, like a soft pastel pink. That is very often what I find just the prettiest thing. I do like the color yellow. I remember reading a long time ago, what is the meaning of colors? And it was like, yellow represents happiness. And I was like, well, I want to be happy. I want to be somebody that brings happiness to others. I just want to be a bright fucking light that people see. And so I like started putting yellow on everything. And 90% of the time it was great. And then 10% of the time people were like, why are you fucking pea colored? And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? There you go. Before yellow, it was green. I really liked the color green. So it went from, when I was really, really young, I liked the color orange. Then I think I liked blue for a while, and then I was like, blue is common. I like green now. And then I saw the color thing and I liked yellow. And then since I started streaming and made an OC, and a little bit before, I guess in our Femboy arc, that's when I was like, I just really like pink. Soft pink to white is just so comfy to me. You read a blog post about colors? True. So if someone proposed to you with a white pink ring pop, would you accept it? I wouldn't accept the marriage. I'd accept the ring pop. Oh, I was just joking. I didn't think it was going that way. Yellow is a cracked color. Oh, shut the fuck up, Pasto. I love you. I thought Yellow Euland was cute. Oh, okay. Look, the ring pop is not the defining reason for a marriage, Feet-chan. Like, it's just not. What about a white pink butt plug? It'd be the same as the ring pop. I'm not going to accept a marriage just on a white pink butt plug. So I think that would be a fantastic marriage option. Euland is always cute. You like yellow, so you hate every color. Got it. God damn it, Fosto. That's actually like, that's been done, right, Feet-chan? There's been like a dojin where a guy proposes to a girl with a gem-studded butt plug, right? Right? That has to have happened. I like orange and yellow. Orange and yellow is a good combination. It's very fiery looking. There's a few characters I can think of that have like orange hair with yellow tips, and it's like, oh, or like, or is it yellow with orange tips? I forget. I'm in Spain minus the S. Look, Feet-chan, what you're proposing is that, like, a guy doesn't even need to know a girl. He's just like, hey, I got you this ring. And they're like, oh my god, that's enough for me to get married. It doesn't work that way. Yellow with orange tips, Johnny Test. Ugh, I hate Johnny Test. But I can think of some characters that have that hair color. That's pretty great. There's shit. There is a not safe for work artist named Dr. Graveling. And he has an OC. And I don't think it's yellow hair. I think it's like white with orange tips. And she's very pretty. It's a Draenei. Never seen ring pop, but seen Cage drawing ring and Sharpie on person's hand. Well, what I'm wondering, Feet-chan, if there's ever been like a gem-studded butt plug used for a marriage proposal in a dojin. That seems very silly to me. I want a drink.
It's morning time again.
I have no idea what you said.
What? I was just commenting on the time.
Your nose is fixed now.
Thanks.
Fosto, you like Overwatch to some degree, right? Did you see the Overwatch changes they're talking about? I was literally just playing it since like 6 a.m. to now 10 a.m. Oh god, is everything okay? Say I think it's okay. Well, I don't think they're out yet. The thing I'm specifically referring to is that they're talking about adding the passive regen to everybody. So right now only healers have it. Is that live? Yeah, I'm at the game. Also, that's fine. There were some people that were like losing their shit over this on Twitter, which, you know, Twitter, of course. They're looking to restructure the game, and they should be. So having out of combat heal. Hi, Jewel. It's like not as effective as healer regen, so like Wicked. It seemed like a trap to me. It seemed like nobody should ever rely on this. Like, it's just gonna be a reset so that it's like reloading your gun so that you're not at 8 of 10 shots. So instead of being at like 430 health, you'd go up to 450. And every fight would be like, every skirmish would be more fair. But there's people that are like, oh my god, you're gonna get people running off on their own and not needing a team anymore. It's just like, I don't think so. Like, I could see somebody going into the back line, having a fight, a one-on-one fight and winning, but walking away with 37 health of 500, and then just hiding in a, like, behind a corner for, like, 40 seconds. And it's like, you're not helping the team by doing this. You should not be doing this. They're going to do a lot of other stuff too, like healing damage changes. Majority I read that is gay focus only do cage or PP ring. And when it comes to straight doujinshi, there's not many butt focus. I think America is more focused on that. Oh, I see. I'm in the Texas right now. What the fuck did you go to Texas for? I'm so sorry. If you didn't kill this guy and he gets out of combat regen, that's your fault. Should have just killed better. Also, yeah. I went to a con.
Texas pancakes.
I mean, same as pancakes everywhere else. I don't know.
I found out that, you know, pancakes are different.
I didn't really like go out and get pancakes in Texas, so.
I'm fatter.
Yulin, why is Pixel so very cute? What the fuck do you mean so very cute? Look at the camera. He's literally cosplaying Dr. Disrespect right now.
I don't wanna...
He's like in his least cute form, aside from when he's doing his skibbity toilet thing. Look at the fucking camera, Pixel. I'm gonna kick you.
Okay,
I'm gonna kick you from the world.
I'm being abused. Ooh.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Look at him. Look at this fucking Dr. Disrespect ass alpaca. Mom made pancakes. I can't believe Jules here and we're talking about pancakes and I didn't think of that. You went to a con for the first time? What con was it? Oh, I should get pancake mix? Hell yeah. I've been to one convention in my life. It was Comic-Con 2007, I think? And it was okay. I remember, they had a Blizzard panel. And that was neat. That was the only thing I was like, I need to go to this. The only other thing I remember from the con is I bought a, Vincent Valentine figure, which I still have on my bookshelf right now. I also bought a General Grievous Nendroid. And I remember 2 cosplayers that were, walking around as Dai Li agents from Avatar, and I was like, if I ever go to a con again, I'm cosplaying and I'm getting a Dai Li agent outfit, because that is the coolest thing ever, and it seems easy enough to do. I also saw somebody in a, I think they were in a Korra outfit. I'm not sure if Korra was out or if it was just like a waterbender outfit, but they had like all the underboob hanging out, and it was just like, god damn, I love this. Don't let the haters win, you're still cute. IkiCon? I'm going to my first Comic-Con? Hell yeah. Yeah, Comic-Con was fun. I went with my high school mates. I don't need to do it again. I look at conventions now and I'm just like, if it was all expense paid for, maybe. Maybe. But, like, I just look at it as, like, not worth the money.
Yeah.
There was so much
I wish
ass
I was
out.
just going to a place to spend more money.
Mm. Can we get a Yulin Beach outfit with underboobs? Yes. Once I learn how to do my outfits better, I'll actually have a real, bathing suit. Swimsuit. Not bathing suit, swimsuit. Right now I have, like, the bikini top and the, like, nylon shorts, which is okay beachwear, but... So I went in game to find the tracks for the area you were in for 14. The night theme is just really fucking quiet until, like, a minute in. How long is the night theme? Because usually the Final Fantasy songs are, like, 40 seconds to 3 minutes. 2:25? That checks out. The day theme is better? Same notes and stuff? Is it unique to that zone? Or is it, like, a common theme in Heavensward? It is? Okay. Different vibes? Okay. Yeah, I always... Sorry, Twitch doesn't like when I type more words and less sentences. Wait, they don't? I thought it was the opposite. They want you to type less sentences with more words. I know I type like that because of Monster Hunter Tri. They had a 30-character limit. So you would literally, like, the sentence where you said until, like, a min in, that's, like, pushing it. That might be at the character limit. It stops me from typing for typing too fast? Wait, what? You're literally, like, typing too fast and it stops catching stuff? That's crazy. Muck spelled background. Anti-spam. So I was thinking of the opposite, Fosto, where if I type something, if I'm typing too many things and pressing enter, it starts being like, you're typing too fast, chill. But on a sentence level. You never knew that? No, I've never hit the, like, typing letters too fast. I've always hit, like, you're pressing enter on too many things too fast. So it'll be like, if I said until, like, a minute, 2:25, the day theme better, same notes and stuff. If I put all of those in like 2 or 3 seconds, it would block the fourth one. Screaming. I get my sentences blocked. I don't get, like, individual typing in letters blocked. What? But also the plugin lets you loop song and stuff? Oh, I didn't know there was a plugin for that. I'm gonna sit with you later, Fosto. I don't know when.
Plugin for everything nowadays.
Maybe later today. I need the weather plugin. I need that fucking plugin to loop the song. Wait, okay, when you were talking about orchestrion stuff, was that a plugin? Or I thought you were talking about the literal, like, orchestrion stuff in the game. So I was sitting here like, I don't want to fucking collect the note rolls, Fosto. That sounds fucking awful. Nope, it's the name. Okay, I'm very interested in that. Loop these nuts in your mouth? Okay. I would never make you do that. Yeah, Fosto, I thought it was one of those suggestions from somebody that's, like, fucking awful, and I'm sitting here like, wow, I really don't want to do that. But I don't want to say, like, that's awful and a terrible suggestion, so, you know, maybe I'll think about it. I don't really want to, but I'll consider it. I thought you were telling me to like literally go get all the orchestrated rolls. I was like, you're fucking insane. That's just boobs. That is mecha milk. Hell yeah. That makes me think of Kimple Clone. I don't know who. He was like XO20O. We're almost at the end. We're almost there.
We're halfway there now. Living on a prayer. Yeah.
We are a little bit further than halfway. We're at 5.7 miles. Also has a track history, so if the song you want doesn't loop, but you want to fix it, you can find the song. Oh, okay. By that, I mean if it doesn't loop well. So some of them don't loop well at all. It sounds like it starts as one song and then ends as a completely different song. And typically when that happens, I've just been putting like 2 seconds between them, and it sounds a little jarring. It was like that earlier when we were walking through Middle Lenosha. The song starts as like kind of chill, and then it gets like kind of much more high energy at the end, and it just putting it back to back was just like, this is not that good. But having the like 2 seconds between them still felt like this is a little jarring. Usually it's seamless and hard to tell unless you look for it. I'll tell you the zone I started messing with the music. It was the Raktika Greatwood. Because the music would just cut out for 2 minutes at a time, and I would just be listening to the fucking rainwater. And then it would just come blasting back in with Lahi, and it was just like, oh my god. This is not good.
Lahi.
I also forgot to mute my desktop audio when recording that day. So between learning music stuff, the separated audio track, and losing an hour of footage because an hour of my recorded footage just had Zoe talking in the background, I was just like, oh, I spent 5 hours editing today. My cuteness has spread to the Discord? Hell yeah.
I remember it being there.
The Discord is mostly a live notification. And when I'm playing with other people, I will I'll ping everybody to let them know, like, hey, I'm live doing this. The memes and neat stuff channel, more active than I expected. I didn't expect the Discord to be used as much as it is. Because I'm the type of person who, I don't use Discord for live notifications. I just always have Twitch up on my third monitor. And so if somebody goes live, I typically just fucking see it. Holy cow. We're at 5.8 miles in and I feel a little bit of sweat on my right arm.
I'll get that for you.
Oh my god. We stayed flat today.
What?
So, not too difficult. Still 900 calories, though.
It's done?
It's done.
Damn, it's done. You look like half a Weezer's album.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
I said we look like half a Weezer's album.
It's the wrong blue.
That's why I said half.
No, you said half because there's 2 of us instead of 4, but it's also just the wrong color.
Okay, fine. Fucking fits.
Also, look how fucking short you are. I'm like a full dude on a Weezer album.
Wow, okay.
You're like half a dude. So you hate
I
Weezer.
can't believe you.
You know who hates Weezer, Fausto?
Like
Schlatt hates Weezer. And I fucking love Schlatt hating Weezer. This is the funniest thing in the world to me. Why is there no music playing? So I talked about this world a little bit before. It's one of like, it's by one of the OG VR chat guys. He invented like some fractal stuff that nobody has been able to figure out. And it's like lost technology because the guy died and nobody knows how to do what he did. But literally like he was just making this like fractal generation 3D stuff and everybody's like, I don't know how he fucking did it. We literally don't know how he did it. So you hate Weezer, got it. Yuland is a Weezer fan. Lamau, he doesn't know about Weezing out. Are you gonna segue into him dying? Because we're in that world. I think the video player busted. And that's why there's no music. But like, look at some of this. Is there a better view? Yeah. Look at these backgrounds. This is just like, fuck it. I need to just put you outside the shack. This works. You can see me up there. You've probably seen this one a lot. This might be like the default VR chat message stuff. This is the one we were in. Anyway, it's a very important map. Wait, what? This creator said? Fool, you didn't know? Yeah, he passed away. And literally, his map shouldn't be compatible with all the new versions of VRChat. But the VRChat devs were just like, no, this map is too important. We are going to, like, continue it. And they forcefully load it into every update. Don't forget the board that moves the background. I forgot the board that moves the background. But we're going to... It's driving me nuts how quiet it is.
You can play some music.
It's not playing music for me.
Oh.
Drop portal.
Why you look at me like that?
Could be a sphere that has a video on it, or is like a fully dynamic. I don't know. There was a video player, and pressing play or reset wasn't doing anything. Good way to honor someone. I agree. He was a very important, like, person in the community. God damn it, I always pick the wrong one. Fuck. Pixel's gonna get here and I have to drop a portal instantly. Yulin, can you even Paizuri core? There's so much wrong there. What? Lola would love that world? Yeah, Lola's afraid of jellyfish, and so that's not his favorite world. I did it again, Pixel.
It's a melon. What?
Well, let me just check which world we're in. This is Good Night Sleep. I want Cuddle Me. Okay. He doesn't afraid of anything? He does, though. Put something in the player, then? No. They have the same aesthetic, so I mean, I get it. I like them both. This one has the hammock. Where's my rain sounds to turn off? Here it is. I think between the two, I like this one more. So this one's Cuddle Me. I gotta remember that. Cuddle Me is the one I like more. Oh, how far did we go? 5.8. 5.8 miles, and now
My first thought.
we
I thought
rest.
the world was
Done.
completely the same thing.
And then I'm gonna spy on people, because I like channel points. Oh, Meow is still alive.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, wait a minute. This person's live. That's crazy. Well, my body just had a weird snap back there, didn't it? Now I'm gonna flip trackers. Don't look at me. This is embarrassing. Stop it. I don't want you to see this. Okay. Shoes off.
Ah, fuck you, fucked up my game.
I don't know what to tell you.
And this-
You're paying more attention to the game than me, so you know, your fault.
Wow, what the fuck? It's fucked up, Yulin.
I'm the girlfriend that takes a hammer to your PS5. Oh, God damn it.
Me on the PS5. What's that TikTok song? That was an actual TikTok song, by the way.
I have no idea.
Oh, let me find it.
Me or the
What
PS5?
is it called? Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Yulin, can you even Paizuri Court? Can he do that, Blushy? Probably not. I mean, so... I couldn't cover anything. I could probably get, like, semicircle coverage. But I couldn't, like... I couldn't make somebody disappear in it.
Holy shit, it was actually called PS5.
They have the same aesthetic, so I mean, I get it. Turn off. Wow.
Yeah, what?
Most of those shaders are cool, but the giant temple unnerves me. Don't know why. I don't like the ones that are like... The one that unnerves me the most is inside, and so it's like blood cells, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this. Bro, you just turned the rain off? I gotta go buy everyone. What? Well, yeah. Technically, it's still raining. I just can't hear it now. But you can see the rain. Also, what the heck? Austin, aren't you off today? You don't go. You're literally off today. We'll put it there. We'll put pixel in frame. That makes me look slanted and whatever. Whatever. I unknown. Keep this avatar. I like it because it's so very cute. Yulin, we're gonna run this avatar for a long time. Is Yulin angry today? I wouldn't say I'm angry.
I mean, you can get it.
I'm gonna argue with Zuvi later, but that's not anger. That's just friends being like, I disagree with you, and I'm not gonna let you get away with this. Bro, I am picking the PS5
oh my God, it's
every
like
time.
That one fight.
What fight?
Third episode of Star Wars. Anakin's like, not in my perspective, they're not.
Oh, so you never agree?
I'm
gonna slap you, Fausto. I'm gonna fucking slap you. Yeah, bro, streamer too dumb for joke. Are you saying the joke you just said of, bro, you just turned the rain off, I go buy everyone? Because I got that joke. I was just like, you're not working today, right? Wait, you can argue with Zuvi, I can't argue with Bits? I can argue with Zuvi off stream because I disagree with him. You cannot spend 30 minutes taking shots at Bits while he takes shots at you on my stream. That is the difference, Lost One.
Yeah, not the same.
What happened? Lost One gets salty when I tell him to stop arguing with Bits because it's bringing down my mood. And he's like, oh, but you get to fight with Zubi. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw this boy. And you know what I can hear in his voice? I can hear Lost One being like, bro, you couldn't throw me. I could push you over and you'd go flying 10 feet. I literally just yawned and was like, oh, that was a short yawn. Immediately into a longer yawn. Mod take his kneecaps. I can't believe this. Me and Bits are both little shits. It is how we communicate. And I get that. But, like, when I'm trying to have a lighthearted stream with conversation and, like, whatnot, it brings me down when the two of you are just like, you fucking suck for 30 minutes straight. That's valid, though. No one needs to be barking at each other like dogs in front of you. Personally, I would never do that to you, Ewan. I get that that's how you two communicate, but it's a type of communication that I don't personally understand. I guess I understand it, but like it's very uncomfortable to me. If somebody spoke to me that way, I would not consider them a friend. I'd consider them a fucking like antagonist. And so when I see the two of you doing that, it makes me uncomfortable because I want it to stop. I want to mediate and I want to like get you two to get along. You are getting along, but it makes me so uncomfortable when people are talking to each other like that. You can keep doing it, Found One. You're the only mod here, you have the power. Which do you use, bro, bruv, bro, or friend? I like bruh. I saw bruh used in a comic by Slugbox like 10 or 15 years ago. Probably like 10 or 12 years ago. And since then, I've been like, oh, I like saying bruh to people. Don't break Yulin's heart by arguing, man. Hi, Violet. Hello, newest crew member. How was your workout? My workout was nice and chill. We had the last 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, were very brutal with 12-degree incline. And so today was nice and easy. But we still burned... Oh, where's the calorie tracker? We still burned 900 calories. So I'm like, hell yeah. Nice walk. Violet, you've been playing Palworld. What is your general strategy in Palworld? Actually, this applies to Zuvi and this applies to Gale as well. My strategy has been, I want a good pal to ride. Is that the clip from yesterday? God damn it.
Okay.
I want a pal to ride, that I buff the shit out of with the other 4 pals. And so I got a Dire Howl, and I have 4 Cremies that buff normal pals. And so I just want to run around with this thing and shoot power shots. Because I can't fucking iframe anything. One, it's on a bad keybind that I can't change because the game's in alpha. And 2, because of the just server instability, it feels like I can run 10 feet to the right and then I'll rubber band back 10 feet and just get drilled by an attack. And so, movement speed on a mount and buffing it up seems the way to go. Hi, Strong. I played Palworld for 15 min. 5 of those I created my character, and another 5 I was AFK in the last 5. Man, I used to run around at spawn. I picked one pal I see frequently and made it stronger. I chose the deer, and I use that thing to gain more. I also make sure to mix up my power types, so I didn't have too many of one element. Oh, so you actually pay attention to the elements. Okay. I think that is a very valid strategy. It doesn't feel like you need to. I don't know what the damage values are, if it's like, oh, you resist this type. I don't know if you've seen the typing tree. It's like... There's 5 elements. It's like water is good against fire, is good against grass, is good against ground, is good against lightning, is good against water. And then that splits off with fire also being good against ice, which is good against dragon, which is good against dark, which is good against normal, and normal's not good against anything. I joined a friend server, I haven't had the problems.
I know for a fact, you know those daydream thingies?
Yeah.
Daydream pals? You can like
stack the shit out of them.
For them so they stick around when you like summon them.
Yeah, that is a very viable strategy. I've only played on Hellscapes and Zoe servers, and I've had many issues. The other is summoning them back right before they're dead. They heal in the ball, so if they don't KO, I can use other pals while that one can recover without going back to base. I went opposite, captured various things, and mostly have one element pals with different element moves. Once I get into it, I'm gonna get a Hangyu. Muck is my favorite Pokemon. Feeling Pixel's a very cute llama right now. Nick, you keep calling him a llama.
Yeah, I know I am.
You do know he's an alpaca, right? I just want to check with that. Not including me in the question. Huh? Are you playing Palworld, Juice? Alright, what's your playstyle? Hi, West. I have basically a Dark Teostra. Oh my god, Gale. You're already farther than me, aren't you? Also pay attention to their work types. Carrying level 3 miner, carrier, and handling makes for a great workload. I have a crew for mats gathering, one for boss fights, and one for general exploration and capture. Expand the alpaca. Yuland is best, cutie. Thank you. Also, bosses are amazing to have in your capture roster. Literally am right now. Oh, I see. I have Elin. Because funny 2% chance? No fucking way. Oh my god, Gale. I saw somebody catch a Mammorest at level 1 with like a 0.06% chance of capturing it. I would catch Juice in a Pal Ball.
Oh, the Mammorest at the beginning of the game?
Uh-huh. The one that's like level 37, it's like you cannot capture.
At the beginning of the game. Yeah.
Why did you say that twice?
I'm pretty sure it like drops you. Oh, I don't know. I heard it twice. Anyways.
Yes, the Mammorest at the beginning of the game.
I'm pretty sure it just drops it down. You're like level 1 still, right?
Yeah, it'll scale to your level. I feel like he's trying to gaslight you into saying Pixel is a llama. Llamas and alpacas look the same. Alpacas look cute. Llamas look a little grungly. You also caught one of the mammoths. 0.26. Jesus Christ. I use Strong Pal, have mount for Explorer. I also have a gun. Nice to know the nods aren't actually false. Some games won't let you actually do things if the odds are too low. Yeah, so World of Warcraft did this.
Oh, she doesn't want to come into my...
They would round stuff. And so there were a few videos of people where, like, they had a 100% chance to complete a mission board thing. And they'd send their dudes out. And this would be like a long 24-hour mission or something. And then it'd be like 100% chance to succeed. Failed mission. And it was like, what? Want a shiny or boss deer? To see if my effort stacking the deer will transfer. If I combine its essence is added to a different deer. If the chance is too low though, doesn't let you attempt it. Wants you to weaken the pal before to use better spheres. I haven't gotten into like any bit of the like merging essences or like strengthening pals. I don't know a thing about that. The only thing I've thought about, so here's what I've actually done in Pal World. I joined FOSS the first day, and we were playing on, I think it was Kimmy's server, but we had some crazy issues, so we all migrated to Hellscape server, and it was better, but it had RAM leaks. In Kimmy's server, I think I just ran around, and then when we switched, I made a base on Hellscape server. It's by one of the like far western spawns. I made a base and it's barely set up. It's like it doesn't even have any automation. I think it literally just has the little ranch and that's it. After that I played on Zoree's server the next day. And this time I split off from them. I went to the red grass area and I made a base on the beach. And this one has a bit of automation. This one's a bit more set up. But I want to destroy it because their base is too close. And so I've been trying to like get it to level 10 so I can make a second base and teleport my stuff out. But I'm not going to be able to do that until like much later tonight. Because I needed the ingots, which now I have. Now I can make the cooler to level up my base, level up, and then transport everything. I might do that before Star Wars. We'll see how long it takes. Don't move a base if you have eggs incubating. Will erase your time progression. I have like 20 eggs. I don't even have an incubator. There's a lot of stuff that like I just haven't learned about. I'm very new to survival games like this. Very worth it to combine the essences. All stats raised significantly. Merge is basically just mash pals into the same one to make it stronger. Make its stats higher and improve its pal skill. That reminds me, my huge dragon egg should be ready. Hell yeah. I yearn for the mines. My base is on top of a mountain and I can't be raided. That's funny. I have a place that I think will be fun. It's very isolated. I don't think I'll be able to get raided there, but I could be wrong. It's very hidden. Yuki has a flying pal in the game, and so they'll be able to find me. Hi, Dehi. But I'm hoping it's so far out that it'll take them a while. It's in a high-level area, but like a little hidden nook of that high-level area. We also found the raid mechanic doesn't go off. And it might be because we're on a pretty high mountain, not sure. I too cannot be raided. Hello, Yulin, I missed the start of stream. Can you rewalk the whole thing for me, Kay? Thank you. I cannot. But you can check the VODs if you'd like.
Time to start walking. Fuck.
It's only 5 miles.
Deserved.
How far did he get?
I did 5.8. Unless you're asking how far Kersey got with Flappy Hat.
Both. Good job. Ow, that hurt my wrist.
When I started Palworld for the first time, I thought they ripped off Craftopia. But I guess it's just an engine that both games share. Well, it's the same company, Zuby. So, like, they can't rip off their own stuff. Because it's their stuff. No VODs rage. I also don't watch VODs. I upload them to a YouTube channel just because I know there's people that do. But I myself, the thing that is most important to me is the interaction with the streamer. So I want to be able to say something in their chat and they say hi and have a conversation with me. If they can't do that, I start caring a lot less. Same people, do we? Yeah. Oh, really, in that case? People looking for a reason to be upset about Palworld, to be honest. Oh my god, Violet, we went off on it earlier. We went fucking off on how upset people are with Palworld. I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter, but there's people, like, making massive compilations of, like, here's all the Pokemon designs they stole. But also they used AI, and it's just like, they didn't use AI. They did steal some designs, but legally distinct enough that they're probably not going to get in trouble for it. And, like, I don't think all of them are stolen. I think some of the designs, like the green Cinderace, that one's hard to deny. That's just a fucking yoink. But, like, I've seen people be like, look at this Penku King. This is clearly a copy of Tangrowth. And it's like, what? Because it has the same color blue? What are you talking about? Neat. The egg had a Yormuntide Ignis in it. I saw Foss showing off his Yormuntide Ignis yesterday. That thing looks insane. How was the localization? Pretty bad in Craftopia at some points. Yeah, it's the same one. Hell yeah. I don't know how the localization is. There hasn't been a point where I can't understand anything. I've seen one typo. I've seen a word spelled wrong, but that's it. Also, funny thing, I don't know where Foss had his base. I became his neighbor accidentally. So the same thing happened to Miguel. I tried to run off from Zori and their guild to set a base, and I didn't go too far because I didn't want to go to a high-level area where I'm just struggling. So I found a nice big beach, pretty far away from the spawn location, and I made a base. At the exact same time, Yuki set down a base literally on the other side of a hill, and they're literally, like, right next to each other. And I'm like, god damn it. I was trying to get, like, crazy far away from them, and they're just right there. Fucking shit. Ugh. Ugh.
I imagine Yulin literally just travels like 600 kilometers, like 600 miles or something, and then just does a full circle and he's like...
No, so I was exploring a bit. I ended up in Gobfin territory and dying, and it took me a long time to get my stuff back. And then I was like, okay, I need to not place in such a dangerous area. This beach is nice. This is far enough from any of the spawn locations. This will be a good spot. And Yuki just happened to build the same time. And I was like, God damn it. Like awful grammar, misspelling, and even just in Chinese or Korean or whatever it is. It beats Japanese, Zuby, but yeah. Next level, I get to use a different flying mount. I don't even have a flying mount. My transportation is a dire howl right now. The more you guys talk about this, the more I'm just like, man, I'm fucking shit at survival games like this compared to everybody. Maybe I just start playing solo to, like, learn. I have a Nightwing for flying. Twitch servers requested us to reconnect. Reconnecting. Reconnected. Message history service unavailable, error 0. I have a flying dragon. Damn, I was sure it didn't look Japanese. Well, it's a Japanese company, so I would think it's Japanese. We gotta spy on somebody. There's actually a lot of people to spy on. Oh my god, there's literally so many people to spy on. We are gonna end a little bit early. I'm having fun. I could talk about Power World for 5 more fucking hours. But it's a Monday Star Wars day. So I need to go shower, I need to go eat, and then in an hour, we'll be live in Discord with Star Wars The Old Republic. So,
Yippee.
I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna shoot that off into the sky, I'm gonna shoot that off into the sky. I'm gonna grab this.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, chat.
Behavior. Look at me, auto level. Is there a good building to look at up here? No? We'll just look at it this angle. Anchor world. Oh, nope. Turn the world sound off instead of the voices. One thing kind of nice about ending early is that there's somebody that I like to raid that I haven't been able to because she's been streaming for such a short friggin' time. But we're going to our favorite plant. Oh, wait. There's 2 plants we really like, isn't there? That's okay. The other one's not going to see this. We're going to Leafeons. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. If you want to hang out more, we'll be in Discord playing Star Wars. Do you take raid suggestions? I do not, sorry. Maybe you can, like, show me a friend off stream and I'll follow them? Well, I don't even know if I want to encourage that. A Leaf today? Yeah, I've wanted to raid her like 3 times in the past week, and she's ended right before I do it. I'm like, God damn it, Leaf. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 5.8 miles. Nice, easy day after the last fucking 2 difficult ones. I hope everybody's having fun with Pal World. I don't know if I'm gonna get to play it today, because it'll be Star Wars and then Western Lenosha. I need to sit with Fausto also. Anyway, I love you. Bye.
Ita Ashigashi.